G'day guys, Luke here. Welcome back to another video. This video is the January 2019 Reptile Room update. So let's get into it. In this 3 foot by 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot houses my pair of pygmy bearded dragons, Pebbles and Bam Bam. So that's Bam Bam in front of us and Pebbles at the back. She's a bit sore at the moment because he kind of bit her up because of breeding, but I don't think they bred. Anyway, I got a 50 watt heat globe with UV. The substrate is sand. Brick form to hide in. A dragon head, hammock background. Water bowl, cool hide in the back there. And what they're fed on is apple, buck toy, carrot, on occasion banana, strawberry and crickets. That's Pebbles and Bam Bam. Moving on. In this 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot enclosure houses my yearling, or baby, jungle carpet python Molly, who's fed on and hop on nice. Wake her up. Hey gorgeous. You probably just see her head just there. She's still got her respiratory infection, but she's getting a lot better now. She's got a heat mat under this enclosure. That's her hide. I've got paper towel just to keep the humidity down, to keep it well. A water bowl, need to top that up. It's been hot in the room the last couple of days. A couple of sticks for her to hang on to. She shares a UV strip with another animal. And foam walls on the side just to hold these sticks in. And she's not a happy girl. Alright, you can go back to sleep. In this 3 foot by 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot enclosure houses my lowland blotch blue tongue Blaine. He's got a 100 watt heat globe with his water bowl, food dish. He's fed on dog food, chicken and turkey, apple, buck toy and carrot. Got a spider plant in there. His newspaper is a koi mix, which you get from Bunnings or your local hardware stores. All my reptile enclosures, the heat spot would be 31 degrees Celsius, while the cool side should be about 27 down to 22. Alright, this is Blaine, who's grown a lot since March when I first got him at the Penrith Reptile Expo. Put him back into bed. So that's our lowland. Moving on to the next enclosures. In this 3 foot by 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot enclosure houses my yearling black-headed python Chris, who's just there. Open it up. Who's fed on Rhino rats. You don't like the light, don't you? I'll show you guys Chris in a minute. Water bowl, stick, fake plant, a couple of rocks for Chris to help her shed her skin, a termite plastic hide, 50 watt heat globe. Coming out to say hello, aren't you? Hey Chris. Alright, got her out. That's one way of getting her out, to show you guys. So yeah, a yearling black-headed python, and she's going very well. Moving on down to below. In this 3 foot by 1.5 foot by 1.5 foot enclosure houses my adult bearded dragon, central bearded dragon Rex. Here he is, looking all nice and happy. He's fed on carrot, buck toy, apple, sometimes banana and strawberry, and crickets. Same substrate I use as Blaine and Chris. So his hide down there, UV, 50 watt heat globe, which I just turn on for the video. I'll turn them off after this. Water bowl, couple rocks, fake plants, foam back wall, a silicone, I think, rock he could sit on to get nice and warm. And he's also got to shed his shoulders and back legs. So that's Rex, my bearded dragon. We'll be moving on to the next animals. In this 3 foot by 2 foot by 1 foot enclosure houses my 2 adult female blonde-spotted pythons, Superstone Graham, Sardove Graham, who is fed on extra large mice to fatten her up a bit. It's kind of hard this way to film. There we go, that's Graham in there. So they've got a log hide, nice big water dish, a couple more other hides, 100-watt heat globe, that's on a timer, and still on from thermostat. There's Superstar, who is the oldest reptile in the house, who is fed on adult mice, nice and fat. She eats all year round, so like Graham, who only eats. Come on, get back under there. She's quite chubby, even a bigger hide. There you go. And she's back under there. She's 9 years old, and Graham is 1 month younger. So they're both 9 years of age. Moving on. Now I've done some changes here in the reptile room. Blue and Blow are in a wooden enclosure now, which is still 4 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot. They're fed on the same stuff as Blaine. These doors are hard to open. Had to put in new ventilations because before the only vents like circular, very, very small. Thrown their background in. They've got a 50-watt heat globe, got a UV, big water dish down there, their food bowl, the cool hide, couple rocks, fake and a real sandstone. Sorry guys. Under here is Blow, who's I believe is the eldest of the two, and the biggest one I have. I'm pretty sure that these two are both boys. They're both brothers. Both just recently shedded. So did Bluey here, who's the younger and more troublesome blue tongue out of the two. These are eastern blue tongues, by the way. I'm not sure if I should house Blaine with these guys, but yeah. He's putting his tail back in because I don't want to slam the door in it. Don't know why, but these doors are hard to slide open at times. Yeah, cage now. Moving above in the old enclosure. Same size. That houses Akko, who's in the water bowl. Over here, got a couple of rocks. Got the heat globe, 50 water, a hammock, backgrounding, using a couple branches for her to go on, a couple spider plants in here. She's fed at the same diet as the blue tongues. A couple of rocks. She's a bit skittish today. Yeah, gorgeous. She's quite cold too, so I might have to throw her back under the hammock. Hang on guys. Put her back in a hammock. She's still skittish for some reason. She's not in the best colours and not in the best attitude today. She's quite freaked out for some reason. After the video guys, I'll get a cricket for her. Usually she's nice and clean and colourful, but today she's just a bit upset. She's been in this closure for a couple of months now. Hang on, no, since last month. So yeah, I'll leave her be. Usually she's quite good. If you go back in my other videos, or you've been around for a long time, you know how tame she can be. But she's just a bit spooked out for some reason today. Now moving on to up here in this tub. These are my breeding geckos. Real eye or band and knobtail geckos. Salt and Pepper. This is Salt, who's the female. She's laid 3 clutches this year. Ooh, she's a bit jumpy today. And a bit feisty too. I'll bring her to the light. She's actually currently pregnant too, so I've got to be careful of her. I'll show you. Don't know if you can hear that. Hang on. She's a bit dusty because she's been digging and causing a bit of a mess. Now, I've only fed these guys crickets. They got a heat mat at the back there underneath the enclosure with a couple other hides. You probably just see them. And under here would be her boyfriend or husband, depending on who you want to look at. Is Pepper. The males are very small compared to the females, and he's quite chubby too. There's Pepper. hopefully, I think the first clutch of eggs are infertile because they'll actually do the hatch any day now. Put them back in. But I've got 2 other clutches of eggs. I'll be keeping 1 baby. And if you follow me on Instagram, which will be on the description, I will probably put a couple up for sale. So yeah, once they hatch and they eat, and all good to go. That's a better look of their closure. Feed them every couple of days and mist them every couple of days too. In this one enclosure houses my Scorpion and Steve. He's just chilling there. Oh, I know he wants more water. I only filled that up yesterday afternoon. He's only got a small enclosure on sand. He's got hide that made of toilet rolls. Caught the bit of bark, made another hide at the back there. Surrounded the enclosure and backgrounding to keep it dark for him, but it of course light. That's Steve. He's only fed on crickets. Moving on down here. I'll turn the light back on in a minute for this girl or boy. And here is Emma, who's my juvenile male blonde spider python. He's not coming out. Usually he does. I'm not opening up the door because he will bite me. He's still a snappy little guy. So yeah. He's fed on adult mice now too. And yeah, moving on to the last reptile. In this 4 foot tall by 2 foot by 2 foot enclosure, houses the biggest snake in the room, Murray, my coastal jungle carpet python, who recently shedded for me. There you guys go. He's fed on medium rats. Got a UV strip up here. He's ceramic head globe, plant, for some reason it's dying, water bowl, I've got a hide for him that I built, his hammock, a nice big rock wall for him to chill on. That's Murray and the rest of the gang. So that's it for today's video, guys. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. If you've got any questions, I'll answer them down below. And yeah, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching.